All right, everybody, welcome to my TTC interview. Today we're interviewing the Atrain once again. And my first question would be, last night Frank Gambler commented saying like something like you betrayed the Bengals or something. What is your comments on Frank Gambler?
Well, to be honest here, Frank, that's a lot of shit talking in the comment section. You know, I'm taking some time off TT and somehow I turned my back on my team. I like to know why that is, Gambler, when a 16-year-old kid 10 years ago pays his parents in payments so he could have Bengals season tickets. Because they don't let 16 people under the age of 18 get season tickets on their own. A man who has seen everything happen in that stadium. 2-14s, 4-12s, 6-10s, 3-13s. Has never, ever went for another team. You question my loyalty? Because after 7 to 8 years in this, I decided to take a little break? Get the fuck out of here. Gambler, you know me. All right? You know my loyalty to my team. So don't you ever, don't you dare question my loyalty again. Even if it's trolling or not. Don't ever question my loyalty.
All right, my next question to be, you guys, your Bulls pretty much lost Derrick Rose, but you gained Dwayne Wade and you took him from my Heat. So how does that feel to have Dwayne Wade now?
Mixed feelings.
Yeah.
He's getting up there in age. It's hard to... I mean, it was a good pickup, don't get me wrong, but I would have won him a few years before now.
Yeah. If you would have had him like a couple years ago, that probably would have made he would be more in his prime a couple years ago, but we'll never know till this year, see how he plays. But you do got him up in age though. And it kind of makes sense though, because LeBron James went home and now Dwayne Wade finally goes home. So
yeah.
I mean he really poured his heart.
I mean, he played at Marquette, which is about an hour and 30 minutes from Chicago.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm happy that he's there, don't get me wrong. It's just that I would have wanted him a little younger.
Like, this question's kind of funny to me, but what is your comments on Dashy's statement saying the Bulls are going to go 74-8 this year?
Wait, what?
He said in his interview with me, in his comments in the comment section when people were asking him questions, he said the Bulls are going to go 74-8 this year.
Really?
That's what he said.
Really? No. No. 53 wins at best.
Yeah,
No.
I would agree with that. 53 70 wins.
No. Oh boy.
But Ferris asked me to ask you a question. He said,
"Oh God."
He said, "Do you think the Bengals have a chance against the Cowboys this season?"
Let's see. Do I believe it rains? Yeah. Do I believe the sun shines? Yes. Do I believe the Bengals are going to beat the holy hell out of Dallas in Dallas? Yes, I do. Yes. Vontez will be back. Yes. I don't see us having any issues with Dallas. I'm not saying we're going to beat them badly. I hope we do, but
Yeah.
it's their home turf.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anything can happen. But I know we're going to beat them, so really don't bother me.
There's your question, Ferris. You wanted the answer. There it is.
Yeah, there you go, bitch. Now go build me a bomb. Thank you, Ferris.
Um, my next question would be, how good do you think the Bengals can be this season?
I said this in the AFC North live hangout last week. Um, at best 11-5, 10-6. We lost a lot of key players this year, and that happens in free agency. But I see us at least going 11-5.
Yeah, that'd be pretty reasonable for them to go 11. And then the real task would be, like I said before in the last interview, the real task would be for the Bengals to get over the hump. That's the real task.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I like how someone questions my loyalty when I've been a fan of a team that hasn't won a playoff game in almost 26 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, go figure. I think a regular person would have given up by now. Not
Yeah,
me.
pretty much. You've
Day
been
I
through,
die, bitch. Day I die.
yep. You've been through a lot of heartbreaks over the years. 0-7 with Marvin Lewis. Marvin Lewis. I mean, like you said, a person would give up already. But what team do you think in your division is going to give you the hardest time to win the division?
No, it's going to be the Steelers.
Yeah.
That's legit. It's going to be the Steelers. It's not going to be nobody else.
Yeah,
The Ravens will be decent. Browns will still suck with RG knee. It's they don't got a chance. It's between us and Pittsburgh. Whether people like it or not, it's between us and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I pretty much agree. But
for the third straight year.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on Bruins still possibly being gone from YouTube for a while or something? I mean, to me, it's like
Is that good enough?
Yeah. I mean, like to me and you, like it was like he was never even here, though. To me,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be like disrespectful to him if he's like,
No, not at all. Me and Brunsey are friends outside this shit. You know, cool guy and everything, but TTC wasn't for him in the first place. You could tell that right off the bat, and it's not for a lot of people,
yeah.
and they think it is, but it's not.
And
We're
he
getting owned constantly. It's not for you.
and he kind
You
of
do
lets
something else.
the trolls get to him. Like we said in our last one, you can't let the trolls get to you, and that's what he kind of does.
Yeah, he does, and I've seen it a few times, and I've talked like, dude, don't like everybody else on here. If you're not going against them, they'll even tell you in your comments, don't respond to the trolls.
Yeah, exactly. And if you do
Unless
that,
you want to fuck with them back, then you respond.
yeah. Like today, I think I've seen like there was someone commenting on his YouTube channel, like called YouTube TOS or something, saying he's been reported or something, and he's like, "I blocked you again. Why are you back here?" But you already know when someone gets blocked, they're just gonna make another troll account. That's what trolls do.
Yeah,
I mean, the
exactly
best
what they're
thing to
gonna
do is
do.
just to ignore them. But so what do you think about your Reds? What do you think you guys got to do to improve for next year?
Oh God. Oh God. uh, What have the Reds got to do? Well, first of all, people say it's Brian Price's fault. You can't hate on somebody who doesn't have a lot of talent. We got to remember our pitching coach, that wasn't the answer. We have a bunch of scrubs in pitching with a guy that's getting paid $20 million a year to sit on his ass in Homer Bailey. So, I don't know. There's a lot. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a few years to build this team back up. It'll be about another 3 or 4 years before this team's even in contention for anything again.
All right. My next question would be for the NHL, the season. I don't think they're going to have the franchise this year, but I think it's next year. But this year they're going to reveal the name and stuff. What is your thoughts on Las Vegas getting a hockey team, and do you feel that that's going to influence like other sports to have like teams in Nevada?
I actually like that. I like how the NHL as a professional sport is growing. It's getting a lot of attention now, which is great because, as you know, I am a Blue Jackets fan. Mm-hmm. Sadly, I am, but, it happens. I mean, I'm loyal to Ohio except for college sports, but, I just think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing for Nevada to finally have a pro team out there. And I see maybe an NBA team going out there in the future. I mean, who knows anymore? I mean, if they fix US Bank Arena up in Cincinnati, you never know. Our hockey team that's, minors, we might get an NHL in there because our minor league hockey team sells out every game.
Yeah, with them getting an NHL team, though, that's possibly going to open the door for them to have more franchises.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be nice, and that's a nice arena they're going to put it in, too, that T-Mobile arena.
Yeah.
Really nice.
My next question is, how do you feel about NFL teams playing like overseas in other countries?
Well, one, I don't like this year because I got to get up at about 9 o'clock in the morning to watch my team.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I kind of get the point they're trying to do. But at the same time, what's really the point if you're only going over there, once or twice a year?
Yeah.
I don't know if the EuroLeague's still around. I heard it was defunct. I don't know if it's back yet. But why not, have something like that over there again?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't keep up with the EuroLeague, so I don't know if it's still around or it went under. So,
yeah, like many things, though, the NFL is just trying to make money, international money and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's good as a business aspect, but for a fan to get up at 9 o'clock in the morning to watch a football
game, yeah. You kind of don't, it don't make any sense. But, all right, this is a WWE question. I know you were excited about Dean Ambrose winning the WWE title, but what are your thoughts on rumors having it that Dean Ambrose possibly is going to lose the title on Raw?
As inside the wrestling loop as I am, as a podcaster, I kind of have the inside scoop on things to a point, but I don't know about that yet. I haven't liked Dean as champion, and that's just me being honest. I don't think they've done a great job with it. I don't think they've, gave him a fair shot. And I think I think they're using him as a replacement, which is ridiculous. Dean Ambrose, John Good, as I know him, he deserves more than what he's getting. I mean, he's basically being used as like a paper champion, in my opinion.
And that's what it feels like, yeah. All because of Roman Reigns failing the drug awareness thing. Like it just feels like he's just used because of that, and not because like they wanted him as champion. They just had to use that as an second option.
Exactly.
But I feel like they're either gonna like possibly make him drop it to Rollins or on a Raw, or they're just gonna have him drop it at Battleground. But either way, I think they're just trying to set it up being Rollins versus Reigns at SummerSlam. I mean, I don't like the idea, but I mean, maybe the second reign of Dean Ambrose will be better, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Also, what is your thoughts on Shane running SmackDown? Do you feel that they're doing that so they can make SmackDown more entertaining again?
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what they're doing.
So, do you feel that they're gonna make SmackDown more watchable than Raw?
Yeah, I mean they're finally going at it as a business aspect now because they lost a lot of viewers, and it's because they've been putting out lackluster shows, and this is their way of redoing everything, doing everything different, and having that new product. And I think it's a great business as a business standpoint. I think it's great. As a fan, I think it's awesome. But at the same time, there's going to be the cons that are thrown in there. You
Yeah,
got superstars you don't even use. What are you going to do with them? Are you going to keep them as a jobber, or are you going to give them a shot on the new shows? Anything can happen. It is storylined. So, I mean, it would be. I think it's a great idea from a business aspect and a fan,
I
and as a
kind of
fan.
I kind of think though if they have Dean Ambrose lose the title on Raw, I think they're gonna draft him to SmackDown. I just have a feeling like that. Because like if he would lose, like they'll have him like drafted the day, like before his match goes on, like it's gonna be the main event. Before it goes on, they'll have him drafted to SmackDown, and then he'll probably end up losing the title. I think that's what they'll probably do. But I think though that SmackDown's probably gonna bring back the World Heavyweight Championship probably.
Yep.
So maybe they'll have Ambrose win the title there. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Also, what is your thoughts on the? I don't know if you're watching it, but what are your thoughts on the Cruiserweight Classic?
I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting till I can until it's all done. Then I'm going to watch it from the very beginning. I don't want to just sit there and just watch a little bit and then be done with it.
Right.
That's my thing with the W Network. I'm right now. I am currently on the WCW Nitro, so I'm watching all that back, and I'm up to year 2000. So I'm watching everything at a steady pace.
So basically, in your words, you're saying that if you like, you're saying you would rather wait till it's all done and
Yeah,
then keep watch it after that instead of watching like over an hour of it, then be done with it.
exactly.
Yeah, I feel though that the Cruiserweight Classic is going to give many people from other countries opportunities, possibly.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt at all. I mean, that's what it's supposed to do. That's why I brought it in, so people can get a fair shot. So,
I kind of like the idea that it's not going to be like a one and done thing. It's going to be like an every year thing. Every once a year they'll do one. I like
oh
that.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I
So
really do.
yeah. So how long do you see TNA surviving for?
Oh, TNA. Oh boy. Oh, I'm in a great relationship with them right now. I don't see them lasting very long.
Yeah, they pretty much went
That's
downhill.
all. It's just when you have somebody from your company call into a podcast and try to talk smack, stupid, absolutely
Um,
stupid.
what are your thoughts on Brock Lesnar failing his first drug test for UFC?
I'm not surprised. I'm really not.
So you kind of saw this coming.
Yeah, the way he looks now, the when, you know, you look at last year, the year before, you could tell he's been doing something.
Yeah, the way he looked in that match, it kind of seemed like he was more energized.
Oh, hold on. We got a question. We got a
Right.
question in the chat.
Can you
Ogden, if you would, go ahead and look at that.
hold up? Let me pop it up. He said Athletic Gimpy said he is the new leader of the fan base. Your thought on that, Train?
Isn't that from the man that talked crap about me yesterday, Ogden?
I believe so.
Gabriel, so he wasn't listening earlier. I watched the interview yesterday.
He said Pain. I guess he called you like A Pain or something.
Well, Ogden said you were talking shit, so. I thought you were questioning my loyalties, Gambler. I kind of went on a rant about that at the beginning of the video. Because people said I turned my back on the fan base. Turn my back on the Bengals, actually, as a whole. Athletic Dashy is not, I repeat, is not running things.
He said I was trolling Dash.
Oh, I know, and I even said at the beginning of the video, I don't care if you were trolling or not. Gibber, you know I got mass respect for you, bro, but I don't like people question my loyalty. Trolling or not, man, that's something, man, loyalty to me is the most important thing. And loyalty to my Bengals is number one for me. And I hate when people, even if it's trolling, man, it's bullshit to me that someone wants to question my loyalty. And no disrespect to you, Gambler, that's just the way I feel on it. But at the same time, he's not doing it. You know, he's not, no, there's no way. No, nobody's doing anything. I'm leaving, Gambler. I'm leaving, dude. I'm done. I've done this for 8 years, man. I'm about burned out on this shit. For real, man. Yes, I did trash you, and I responded, and it will go down as one of the greatest responses in TTC history. Whether or not it didn't win an award or not, the fake award, the fake awards and everything, it don't matter. That's one of the best comebacks you'll ever see in TTC history. I don't give a damn who thinks theirs is better. Up to the greats of Cop Pizzle, Great Smitty, the great one Smitty, who I have a mound of respect for, and he has the same for me. Simus, all those guys. But that was one of the greatest comebacks you'll ever see in the TTC, and quite frankly, you'll never see that again. I'm just burnt out with the TTC. Just being completely honest, it's been fun. I mean, I'm still gonna, be around here and there. I'm gonna make a, well, I appreciate that, Frank. But oh boy, another troll. But it's the problem is with the TTC, there's a lot of people in here that are flagging shit left and right and still doing it. I mean, it's gotten quiet. but I'm done. I've done it. Eight years of hard work. I mean, my channel's still going to be up, so it's not like I'm going away permanently. But that's just the way it is. I know that killed your final question, Matt, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But 8 years is long enough, and I'll be around this year here and there because I've already talked to D1. We're doing a video, me and him, but it's going to be just based on football. It's not going to be, where we attack each other. No, this is going to be real football talk, and I can't wait for that. I haven't been able really to talk football except for a few times because people want to do the hate bullshit. That's just the way it is, and that's what it is. Trash talking circle. If you want to talk football, this is the wrong place to do it sometimes. But that week, when it'll be me and D1 going at each other, it'll be straight, legit football. Same with Animalistic. I can't wait to trash with him either. He's been a long subscriber of mine for a while, and he's finally making videos. So it's going to be an interesting week. And so there we go.
Well, I guess that question you wanted me to ask, you already answered it. So I guess we can get on to the last question, and this will be the last one before we wrap this up. What are your thoughts? You speak of Carl Pizzle and Smitty. What are your thoughts on them doing a 1v1 today on Eagle Speed's channel?
Well, actually, I'm actually going to be a witness in that tonight. I believe that's what Eagle Speed talked to me about earlier today, saying, "Hey, you want to do this?" I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I watched both since I've been in this. Cop Pizzle and Smitty were basically the top two reasons I got in this. And, and that's the truth. Them, Big Gravy, even Steel Legends. Yeah. There's a lot of people out there that got me in this. And that's just the way it is.
That's just the way. Yep. I mean, it's going to be pretty entertaining to watch it tonight.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I'm actually going to be in that hangout, which is going to be pretty cool. See veterans like myself going at it finally. The time for talking's done. It's time to finally go one-on-one in the 1v1. Talking through your channels, that's all well and good, but this 1v1, something Eagle Speed came up with is pretty freaking smart on his part.
Well, that's pretty much all the time we got. Is there any other thing you want to say to the TTC or anybody before we leave?
Well, I would like to say to the TTC, thank you for the years and everything, and to people that have viewed my stuff over the years. This isn't no bullshit. This is legit done. I'm finished. This is basically it. This is the way it goes. Again, we're over there getting mad at you, Ogden, saying you're rushing him. You're rushing him. Well, I like to think, everybody that's watched the stuff and, has said stupid shit like the trolls. I watch Typer Trolls' comments and I fucking laugh my ass off because It's funny as hell. They think they're getting to you, and with me, they really aren't because I've been in this shit for so fucking long. I know for a fact half of them are vid makers. And, you know, I find it hilarious. I find it funny. And, you know, to everybody else, you know, that's made this a good time, I thank you. Um, you know, go out to the Dallas vid makers that haven't trashed with in a long time and I won't be able to trash with this year. So,
Yep.
no, I'm not doing a Slita next year again, but I'm done. I'm officially done. I'm going away, and I plan on not coming back. Channel's going to change a little bit. I'm going to say that right now. You know, like I said, me and D1 Chosen will do a video, but it would just be strictly football. Might come out for one Steelers game because I have a hat bet with Renegade 412 week 15. But other than that, this is it. This is done. So with that being said, TTC, I'm the Atrain 513, signing out for the final time.